I will not be commanded. I will not be controlled. And I will not let my future go on without the help of my soul.
Hey everybody, what's up? Yeah, that was about as enthusiastic as I'm gonna get on this one.
I know, right?
That was a tough one to get through.
Yeah.
But it's got a catchy title, episode 711.
Yeah.
And look, the clock says 7111 backwards. 11:17 p.m. 7:11 backwards.
Yeah. Anyway.
Yeah, I'm delirious.
All right.
After that crazy podcast we just did, man.
Yeah, that's a little bit exhausting to do that.
Yeah, it is.
Considering you're just sitting and talking, but still.
That's what we're doing right now.
I know, and these are exhausting too.
No, I think
Everything's exhausting. Although it may be because I, haven't had a day off since we got back from vacation. That might be part of it too.
You chose the life, man. You chose the life.
I know I did. I know. Anyway, enough about that.
Let's get off. Let's just go.
Let's get off the crazy interstate and onto the Sons of Anarchy freeway.
Yeah. Episode 711. Hopefully by the time you get this edited, it'll have a title.
It should.
I don't understand why they're not having titles, but maybe it's to keep everything spoiler free.
Maybe. Might be. If I had to choose a title, I'm going to say that this episode was entitled "The Truth is Out There." Yeah.
Was that even the right melody?
No.
It's been so long since I've seen the X-Files. I have no idea.
No, I think we were way off on that. I think that was like a dubstep remix of the Looney Tunes intro. I think that's what we just did.
Oh gosh, I hope you post something in the description about this. Excuse our silliness.
Oh.
Especially for such a dramatic episode. We should not be this woo out there.
Yeah. That did seem to be the crux of this episode, though. It was.
Yeah.
It was. This episode was all about the truth.
The truth finally has come out
to everybody. I think.
I think everybody knows everything,
with the exception of me. Unser and Jerry.
Yeah.
Don't know. Unser's pissed too. Unser is mad.
I've never seen Unser so angry.
Yeah, but I have a feeling that a lot of that will be abated as soon as he knows.
Yeah, what's going down?
Yeah,
he'll take off that. He'll kill that ABB. APB.
Yeah.
And everything will be right in the world again, except for the fact that...
Except for, like, everything.
Except for everything, yeah. And... See, I don't know if you heard that, but even the people upstairs think it's nuts.
Right?
Or the people behind that wall or something, I don't know.
I don't know who it is.
I don't know. Anyway, back again. Basically, Jax found out that his mom killed Tara. Spoiler alert. Do we even have to post that anymore?
No, we don't. No.
For the 2 people that watch this, do we really even need to post that there's going to be spoilers?
And I like that he took it in steps, too. You know, he went to talk to Wendy, then went to Unser, then went to Juice, and then tried to go to his mom. Tried.
Then told Nero.
Told Nero. Boy, that was a good scene, too.
That really was.
They cut the sound out, and I like that.
Yeah, so you didn't hear. You know, normally when you're hearing a phone call, you're hearing audio of the person on the phone.
Yeah.
On the other end, but it just went completely silent.
Yeah, no sound at all.
Not even any background, like what's the word? Ambient.
Yeah.
Ambient noises. Nothing. And they were out in the middle of the streets. Like went completely muted.
Mm-hmm. I honestly thought that something was wrong with the DVR for a second, and then I realized what they were doing, and it was nice because it was just a static shot of Nero just standing there on the phone with no noise, but you know what he was hearing.
Yep.
Just to see his emotions running through.
Yeah, you just saw like the entire gambit of shock. You know, it's like the seven what is it? The 7 steps of, like, all the different steps that you go through when you get bad news.
Yeah.
What I can't think what that's called.
I don't know.
You know, the 7 steps. We'll make up a new word. 7 steps. But yeah, just to see that whole thing just running through his just in his face,
Mm-hmm.
in no words, no reaction. I mean, no speaking, no talking, no.
No vocal
Thank you.
reaction.
Fuck, I can't talk today.
No, you can't.
I forget how to talk. But yes, I agree with you. It was very, very nice. It was just.
And just a great performance from Jimmy Smits all around tonight.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, he
had every single emotion in the book.
Oh yeah. I mean, just all of it. Just, especially after Gemma left, he just crumpled.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, just fell apart, and then he just really shined at the very end.
Yeah,
Of the
that
episode.
scene with him and Jax was just.
That was good. That was powerful stuff.
Yeah.
And Juice too. Theo Rossi really stood out in this episode
Mm-hmm.
to me.
Yeah, that interview with Jerry and Unser, that was just like. He was a man who has nothing left.
Yeah, he's accepted his
He's
fate.
accepted his fate, and he has nothing left. And
But-
he's telling the truth in the only way that he knows how at this point is just make people try to. I think he wants people to be able to see for themselves what the truth is, to be able to figure it out themselves.
Yeah, but just I don't know if it was prophetic words or if he was just trying to instill a sense of maybe what he has gone through the past 6 years, but he looked them both dead in the eye, and he's like, "There's no hope left for any of us," and that it was just chilling, and
Yeah.
you could even see it in Unser's face where he's just like, "Oh shit," like this is bad,
Yep.
you know.
Everything I've known for the past however many years the charter's been in that town. Because I have a feeling that he's probably been the sheriff for the majority of the time that they've been.
Oh yeah,
I would think.
I'm sure.
But it was just.
It-
And some really funny stuff in that interview too before it got all weird.
Oh yeah, he was.
All the sexual innuendo in there and all the references to prison love.
Yeah.
Put it that way.
He was very kind of off the map at the very beginning. He was kind of he's starting to lose his mind a little bit, I think, in some way. But I mean, he's having a love affair with Marilyn Manson. That would probably
Obviously a one-way love affair.
that'd probably make anybody. You know what? It may be one way, but like I said, it is still a better love story than Twilight. Yeah. I am totally on board with the Tully Juice hookup, and I think that I may have to get on and write some Slash fanfic. Maybe I can become the next bestseller. We are going to call it 50 Shades of Ortiz. What do you think about that? 50 Shades of Brown? 50 Shades of Brown. There it is. 50 Shades of Brown. I like it.
That's more. That'd be more of a. Oh my God. That just sounds like a porn title. Ugh.
Seriously, we both have got to get some sleep.
I know. Wow. I was gonna think something Marilyn Manson related, like something from one of his songs or something like, like a playoff of Cake and Sodomy, but you just.
Oh my God.
Yeah, you just blew it out of the water there. I don't know how to come back from that.
I'm trying to think of a way back, and I'm having some trouble. Wendy! There we go.
Okay, just pick a random character and talk about her. Sweet moment between her and Abel.
Yes, very. And a pretty nice moment between her and Jax.
When Jax, besides the fact that Jax was just fucking livid.
Yeah. But it was kind of a nice little moment when he confronted Wendy, and Wendy told him what she knew.
Yeah.
She told him the truth, but she only knew so much.
Yeah, she only knew partial truths.
So.
And I think that when Jack said "take care of our boys," plural.
Yeah.
I'm thinking that maybe there's the beginnings of, or maybe some continuation of some wounds, healing wounds.
Yes.
Because he included Thomas in that statement. He could have just said "take care of our boy," but he said "take care of our boys," yes. Plural. That I think Wendy is going to be their new mother.
Oh, very much.
Thomas's new mother, even if they never get back, even if they don't get back together, Wendy will definitely be.
Wendy's there to stay.
Is there to stay, and she is the mother figure in their life.
Yes. And again, was that prophetic in him saying that and making that implication, because he's saying that Gemma is not going to be anymore? Most likely.
I think Gemma knows that time is running short for her too. She's kind of desperate.
That's probably why she's going to Oregon again. She wants to see her dad again.
And she gave Abel that ring,
which I didn't care for that scene.
No, I didn't either. They could have done without it.
Yeah,
because she made the implication that Abel is going to join the club, and I really don't think that's going to happen.
No, and I don't like that she's putting that in his mind.
Yeah.
That's kind of I don't know, desperation move.
I thought it was a nice
Bitchy.
moment. I thought it was a nice moment between the two of them.
Yeah.
But, and that's more of the acting portion of it, not necessarily the story
Yeah.
portion of it. And Kurt Sutter, he never fails, but I think this is a very small 1% interest in instance that it didn't hit. Correct.
No, it didn't, and it just felt unnecessary.
Mm-hmm.
It really did. You know. Well, I think
That's about it. Yeah.
I think that
Lynn's dead.
Lynn's dead. Yeah.
He didn't need to be, but he's dead. Jax has basically taken all of this on himself.
But Lynn's death happened before Jax got there,
Yeah.
and you could even see it in his face when you said Lynn's dead. He's like, crap.
Yep. He's like, oh man.
He wanted to. He was trying to. I think that's why he was trying to get in so fast to see him, because
He wanted to save that and maybe be able to salvage that.
But yeah, Jax has to
Clean up that mess.
He's got to meet with He's going to meet with the Chinese, meet with Tyler, and meet with Indian Hills, and confess about jury, and meet with the presidents and see what's happening. Does that mean that this may be a vote for him being out?
Yeah. I'm thinking he's maybe on the way out. And I'm thinking maybe he might do everything in his power to make everything right, so he can bow out gracefully instead of being pushed out.
Mm-hmm. And he can leave.
He can leave free and clear.
Well, at least be out of the club, whether
Yeah.
he'll actually leave or not.
Yeah, well, that's what I mean.
Yeah.
He'll leave. So yeah, that was 2 more episodes.
2 more episodes left.
This is nuts. I don't know what we're gonna do, man.
We'll find something to do.
2 weeks. In 2 weeks, it's gonna be a really depressing episode. And this is just to warn you. This is gonna be a very depressing episode, probably in 2 weeks.
Yeah, it's going to be a rough one.
Mm-hmm.
It's going to be a rough one, definitely.
So
Maybe that one will be a 2-parter.
yeah, it probably will have to be, because
So,
we'll probably still be talking about it Wednesday morning.
Yeah.
So, because I'm guessing it's probably gonna be a minimum of a 2-hour episode.
oh,
Probably 2.5, maybe 2.5 hours.
Oh, absolutely.
It's gonna be a movie in itself.
Absolutely, definitely.
But thank you for watching with us
Yep.
today. Hopefully next week we won't be so silly and deranged. And not in a bad way deranged, but so, yeah.
Yeah.
So, thanks for watching, blessed be. Check out the podcast. We'll post on our Twitter feed and on both of our YouTube feeds. We did a podcast with Jedi, Vengeful Jedi.
Mm-hmm.
Shout out to him thanks for having him on. He's probably talking about it right now. Interesting conversation.
Yeah,
So,
very much so.
check out the What's New show every Tuesday. Talk about what's new in the world of music, movies, TV shows, and video games. And whatever you got going on. Not much right now.
Nothing right now. I don't have time to do anything, but I've got a couple of things that I'm considering. So stay tuned for those. And
We'll get some more plans as this show wraps up. We'll start
thinking about what we want to do next.
letting you in on some details of our future
Workings.
workings. Yes.
Yeah.
Blessed be.